Hey guys, it's Grayson with Gaming for the People here. If you guys like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys haven't checked out my previous videos, please go ahead and do so. And without further ado, let's hop in and play some Danganronpa, people.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now. Fine then, but regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Now then, let us resume our debate.
Wait a sec. There's something I want to run by Monokuma first.
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Suicide?
Same as always, you have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blackened to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monty.
Nagito, what do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Kyoko's dead. I was wondering if Ibuki was really murdered. For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Kyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right? That's totally impossible. Then she never would have killed her to begin with. She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that
Bingo,
time.
Chiaki.
Then she was alive. When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead. If she waited until Hajime left, that's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene. She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
Exactly.
If she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging. Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would have ruined her plan.
I see. So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind. If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
According to that video you saw, Ibuki was by herself when she climbed the stepladder, right? Then does that mean someone forced her to do it?
Forced? Perhaps they used hypnotism.
They wouldn't need to. She was gullible.
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it out loud.
It seems obvious that the killer did something. So maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was. So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi. Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place. Just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a report function, right?
Cheap ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it has some kind of sneak recording feature.
Yeah.
The video Hajime saw was actually right?
What time did Hajime see that video?
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music video a little after Monokuma's announcement. So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Kyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time. Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Huh.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
Nikon's account.
sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel is doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi. What about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has
Whoops.
We can exclude the sick people like me.
And what about the
Right before the war, I was totally sleeping. So everyone who stayed, what about you guys? I was where I was supposed to be. That's not an alibi.
aside from those afflicted by if nobody
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Nikon and I both have alibis.
you two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging thing, Nikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Hey, what kind of situation is that?
I accidentally fell asleep on top of Hachiman. Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
And we went to the hospital together afterward.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation just had the weakest alibi and has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Making the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process. Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie? Are you saying there was another reason? I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason? If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? A trap set by one of us? If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? The reason why the killer did an imitation murder is there a reason other than is there a reason other than falsifying the murder sequence? Does something like that even exist?
Sir,
Huh?
it suddenly got quiet in here. Did I confuse you? If so, I wish I could die from self-loathing.
And this again.
If that's the case, it would have been just dead if they had gone ahead and killed me too.
Perhaps torn you to pieces?
If that happened, the imitation would have been perfect. So why did you do that?
Well, it's against the rules to kill 3 people in the first place.
That rule is too harsh. I couldn't get killed because of that. Seriously, just shut up already. Shut up forever.
When I'm thinking about it again, he's totally right. It feels incomplete.
Because it didn't kill 3 people like the movie did? It's all because of Monokuma's rule.
It's not just that. Come on, try to remember the content of the movie. About the lion that got killed second.
That's the one Hyogo's body was imitating, right?
Even though we're calling it an imitation, the lion was actually pinned by arrows, right?
Yep.
But Hyoko's body was suspended by common household duct tape.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they just used a common substitute because it was too difficult to imitate the arrows. Well, that's probably it, but that attitude is what makes this feel incomplete. If falsifying the murder sequence was the killer's plan from the very beginning, they should have taken steps to properly imitate.
But if we never realized it was a half-assed imitation, their entire plan would have been completely useless.
What are you trying to say? Are you saying the imitation wasn't planned?
Saying, Hyoko's murder wasn't.
What?
Hyoko's murder wasn't planned?
I understand that imitation wasn't enough, but aren't you making a bunch of assumptions? It's not just the poor imitation. There are also other strange details.
Strange details.
Like what? Like, for example, why did Kyoko go to the music venue?
Why did Hyoko go to the music
So,
video?
you're saying the truth behind Kyoko's murder is scam? I have no freaking clue what you're trying to say.
However, this is getting quite interesting. My poor dark demons of destruction are getting riled up.
Why Hyoko went to the music video? If that's the key to all of this, I need to figure that out at all costs. Sonia's account.
Why did Kyoko go to the music venue? There's no way you know that!
Maybe the killer summoned her.
That's not it. Maybe she got abducted by the killer.
No, maybe. She went of her own free will.
I
You agree with that?
It's just as Sonia said. She went to the music video of her own free will.
So, exactly as I assumed.
If no one called for her, then why did she go?
Kyoko locked herself in her room because she was being overly cautious of the experiences, you know? I don't think a person like that would leave their room just because someone called for them.
There's no way she got abducted. Kyoko locked the room she was staying in before she went out. If she was forcibly taken from her room, there's no way she would have had time to lock it.
Exactly.
The killer could have locked her door, right? Just to hide the fact Kyoko got abducted.
But Hyoko had the key.
Then they couldn't have hidden her room key that deep in her kimono. They would have put it somewhere more obvious. Otherwise, there's no point in messing with the crime scene if nobody finds the key. At the time, you were the one who actually took out the key, right? And something like that.
I won't move. Are you saying my gut was wrong?
My first and last highlight of the day.
Why won't you just let me shine already?
No!
That's not the issue.
Shut up! Enough with your fancy talk. I'll shut you up right now. Kyoko was locked inside her room. She definitely got abducted or something. The killer forced their way into Kyoko's room. Forcibly abducted her.
The girl is so small and weak.
And that's why the killer targeted her.
But Hyoko's room was locked. The key was deep inside her kimono.
Indeed.
It's more likely that Hyoko locked the door herself.
The killer was the one who locked the door. So what if the key was in her kimono? Maybe the killer just put it there later.
Sorry, you're still wrong.
There's no reason for the killer to put a key in Hyoko's kimono. The killer probably didn't realize she even had the key.
Hold on. Try remembering her kimono was all messed up.
Whoops.
Hold on. Try remembering Yoko's body. Her kimono is only one reason her kimono is that messed up. She fought the killer.
Allow me to cut through those words. The reason Hyoko's kimono was messed up was because she wasn't able to properly wear it.
Wear her kimono?
Yeah, it's also the reason why she decided to go out on her own.
Kyoko seemed to be really struggling with wearing her kimono. I believe that was one of the reasons she locked herself in her room. That is why I informed her. I told her that there was a full-length mirror at the music venue, and I suggested that she use it. And the reason her kimono was messed up wasn't that she locked it.
She went to the venue on her own. That's her kimono.
I get it. I lost. Boil me, burn me, take off my clothes. Do whatever you want to me.
Now's your chance. Make her admit defeat. Or better yet, make her do a little something.
Hell no.
Then, the killer probably couldn't have assumed that Kyoko would go to the music venue.
Though that may not apply to Sonia, since she provided Hyoko with that information.
Indeed.
Though I knew she would go there, there is no way
your hamster 6 feet under.
Kazuichi, it seems you have quite the fashion sense. Do you want me to incinerate your clothes? Perhaps I can do that while you're wearing them.
Goddamn, please stop! For his sake.
What do you mean for my sake?
Of course. I've already overlooked no less than 10 opportunities to kill you.
Even if the killer couldn't predict it, why did Hiyoko get killed in the music venue?
The only thing I can think of is it was an unfortunate coincidence.
Coincidence?
When she went to the venue by herself, she was probably just unlucky and walked in on the crime scene.
She was killed so there wouldn't be any loose ends?
Indeed.
Probably happened when the killer was preparing to kill Ibuki. The killer most likely had already placed the hemp bag over her head. And without hesitation,
Killed Hiyoko.
because the killer used that coincidence for the crime, it made this case even trickier.
That's the reason they imitated the music to falsify the murder scene.
Which means that low-down scoundrel didn't plan on committing imitation murders at first.
So what was the killer actually planning to do? They've been cutting this far. There's no way they'd kill Ibuki without a plan. Do you have any ideas?
I have one.
Yeah, you don't know the most important part.
The killer's plan from the very beginning. I'm pretty sure we're very, very close.
Hey, Nagito, any ideas? Hey, how long are you gonna stay quiet? Oh, am I allowed to speak? Oh, I'm so happy I'm getting goosebumps. Everyone actually needs help from scum like me. So what do you think? I was thinking about it while I had my mouth shut. But now I'm finally able to come to a conclusion. Ibuki definitely didn't commit suicide.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about?
I thought there might be a possibility that she faked her death and tampered with the crime scene. But now I remember, there was blood on Ibuki's slippers. So if she faked her death and walked around the music venue tampering with the crime scene, there'd be bloody footprints left in various places throughout the venue. So that's why I think there's no way she faked her death. There's no way Ibuki committed suicide.
We already know that.
So, we already finished talking about that a while ago? Really? That's annoying. I guess I should just awkwardly laugh about it then. Are you freaking kidding me? There's no limit to how useless you can be.
No, wait a minute. If Ibuki had blood on her feet, there'd be footprints all over the place if she kept walking around.
It's very strange.
Strange? What's strange?
I see. It's not like we finished talking about. It's not something we finished talking about. Those footprints. There's still a important clue that we overlooked. Just as Nagito said, if she had blood on her feet, she would have left footprints. Why didn't Ibuki leave any footprints? Why didn't Ibuki leave behind any footprints? Footprints for hanging, scrap paper, curtain.
I can prove it with this. Use the stepladder to hang herself. It's strange that there weren't any footprints on it.
There weren't?
Yeah, that stepladder was completely clean. No footprints or bloodstains at all. Did you notice such a small detail? How amazing! This is truly the talent of a chosen ultimate.
What are you talking about? You were obviously leading us to this. So why did you that's why you brought up the suicide topic after all. Nagito Kamada. He was somebody I should definitely not underestimate.
Didn't you say you saw that video of Ibuki flying the stepladder?
Was it really Ibuki?
I see. So there was some
So just as I thought, it comes down to that. The mystery of this incident is contained in that video. And whether or not we can reach that hidden truth, it's all up to me.
Hajime, I leave it in your hands. As long as I leave this to you, I won't tell you to do your best, but oh well. You should get started already.
I'll definitely try.
If there was some hidden clue in that video, I should have definitely seen something strange as I watched it. I'm the only one who can clear that up. I'm the only one who actually saw that video. I'm the only one who can do it. The hanging video that I saw. Based on everything we know about the arguments this far, I should be able to figure out what's so strange. For instance, there was a certain item present when we invested the crime scene that wasn't in the video.
Here!
There we go.
That's right, I remember now. There was definitely something strange about that video.
Can you explain it to us?
What's strange is that stepladder I mentioned earlier. It's true that the steps of that stepladder weren't dirty, but on one side, there was a bloodstain, right on the left side of the stepladder. However, that contradicts the video I saw at the hospital. There weren't any bloodstains on the stepladder in the video. That is truly strange. If the video showed the moment of Ibuki's death, then Yoko should have already been dead by that point. And so, the fact is the stepladder had blood on it at the actual crime scene. The stepladder in that video was completely bloodless. There's no way the video was recorded in advance. If that's the case, the only thing I can think of is...
It's possible those two stepbrothers were completely different.
Wait, are you saying there were two stepladders?
Yeah, the real one left.
Where would you find another stepladder? There was only one stepladder in the music video.
One of the stepbrothers was somewhere other than the music venue.
You're suggesting that the stepladder in the video is the only thing that's different. Am I right?
Yep.
That's amazing, Chiaki. All that gaming has given you incredible deduction skills. Is it okay to say that?
What are you two talking about?
The stepladder is the only thing that's different, huh? Chiaki said that the ladder was at a different place, but if so, doesn't that mean that the video I saw is completely wrong? Which means the thing that's different between the video and the actual scene of the room is. Does that mean that the camera you used the surveillance camera unit to do something at that place? It was just a guess. filming location. I'll admit, I'm not happy about how this is going. There we go.
That's right. Besides the step ladder, the filming location must have been different too.
What do you mean?
I mean, the video I saw was not filmed at the music venue. It was filmed somewhere else.
The hospital monitor's supposed to display footage captured by the music venue camera, you know? Then there's a possibility that the killer also tampered with the surveillance camera unit.
In order to show us they filmed the video at the music venue instead of somewhere else, what did the killer actually do to that surveillance camera unit? Then the monitor camera was actually part of the surveillance camera unit, and the video I saw at the hospital should have been filmed with the camera at the music venue. If that video was filmed somewhere else, then the killer was able to do that by no, it's not.
It's all coming together. That's it. The killer just brought the camera from the music venue. The main TV gives a live feed from the venue. It was actually from somewhere else. Then only the monitor was left in the music venue? Yes. This is what I first discovered Yuki's body. But when Yoko's body appeared, probably Yuki had that too.
That means you should have realized that from the start and made this easier on all of us.
He did discover the body. I doubt his attention was focused on the camera.
That's true. In order to hide the
The killer did one more thing to the remaining monitors. That thing was?
I see. Killer smashed the monitor to pieces, destroying it. As long as it was in pieces, you would be able to tell if the camera was actually there or not. My attention was so focused on the body that even I couldn't have noticed something like that. And the moment Hajime left the music venue, killer put back the camera they took. They destroyed it and left that in pieces as well. It's easy to say it was filmed somewhere else, but the surveillance camera's connection wasn't that strong.
Despite Kazuichi's desperate repair efforts, it seems it could not transmit from the hospital to the motel.
The fact that it was able to connect between the hospital and the music venue was amazing enough.
Which means, even if it was filmed in another place, as long as it was transmitting to the hospital, the range would be pretty limited. If that's the case, where was the video filmed to make it look like the music venue? The only possibility is that place, that building. Hospital. Conference room. Whoops. Conference room. Alright guys, I'm going to stop today's video. If you guys like my content, please like, comment, and subscribe. And without further ado, this has been Grayson with Giving for the People. Peace.